Pursuit of happiness.
No, I'm selling computers, man.
Get off that.
Selling computers.
Oh, he'll wanna. Where's Noah? Man, why do y'all go to the damn bathroom at 8:29? I don't understand that. I'm sitting here trying to talk about y'all, and you don't have your guys in here. Where are your guys, Josh? Go get him.
Noah!
I can do that. You go get him. Joey Calvin, what's up? Hey, y'all, we were talking about Joey Calvin yesterday. No, what are you doing going to the bathroom at 8:29? Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going live every day at 8:29, and y'all go to the damn bathroom at 8:28. Joey Calvin is on here. We were talking. Hey, he was an experiment yesterday. See what I'm saying? Thank you for getting on here, Seabo, Chris Clark, everybody. We appreciate you. Kaylin, I hope you're feeling better. I know Van said that you're still a little under the weather, but hopefully everything is okay, and we'll see you back. We're missing you. I don't feel like we're giving you enough. What? No.
Attention. Support. Empathy.
Support. I like support. Lorema, I hope you're feeling better. Everybody, it's Tuesday. It's time for the morning grind. I'm glad to be back. So do me a favor. If you're on here, chug. If you're on here, hit the like button. Everybody, I need a like from you, and I want you to share the stream because some of you need to hear this today. Joey Calvin, I didn't get to watch yesterday. I'll have to get back and say, well, we were talking about you off air. Do you remember this? What did I say?
He wasn't on today. He commented.
On his post.
Got his attention.
Did you comment on his post too?
No, I did.
I thought somebody else did. All right. Today what we're going to talk about is, as a human being, you are an income-producing asset. And I'm going to find a way to help you. What are you doing right now?
I'm on the thing.
I can't tell what you're doing. I feel like you're a little off already. I don't know what it is, but I feel like, who feels like Hayden's off? He sold a house yesterday.
Are you off?
And he's off. Hey, everybody, if you're watching this, I'm all over the damn place today because you got me off, man.
It's my fault.
You're going to have to go across the street. Okay, so yesterday was the first day that the four dudes in here, Hayden, Josh, Noah, and Andre, all had a contract, all on the same day. And why ain't Drew's fat ass on here? I'm off today. I'm sorry. I apologize. So, where is Drew? Where are you, Drew? Damn it. I apologize. I'm just getting pissed off. So, back to what I'm talking about. You are a income-producing asset. In real estate, in commercial real estate, there's different classes of income-producing properties. Do you know what they are? Negative. There is a Class A, there is a Class B, and there is a Class C classification of real estate. If you are, hey, his fat ass is on here. Thank God. I'm trying to give you a shout out, and you're on here. I apologize. I take it back. I'll take back the part where I said you weren't on here. So in real estate, there's different classifications. What is Class A real estate? Prime. What would Class A real estate look like in Murfreesboro, Tennessee?
$90, brand new apartments that are really nice, or a new construction home.
We're talking commercial real estate. We're talking about, we can't say apartments. Where are the best apartments in Murfreesboro?
Right over there by
The Avenue, Class A apartments. Okay, as a person, you are born an income-producing asset. Now, unless you were born into a family with a lot of money, you could be born into the Class A category. Or you're going to build your way. How do you become Class A material in Murfreesboro, Tennessee? Probably begins with a location. You're in an expensive area. You got to pay more to get that location. Your infrastructure, your buildings are just nicer. They look nicer. They feel nicer. They have better amenities. But to get to be a Class A, you got to spend a lot of time. If you want to become a Class A dude, if you want to become a Class A income producing asset yourself, you got to put a lot of time, study, money. You got to put a lot of things into getting that level. Or you can settle and you can maybe become Class B. Class B is just it's just not as nice as Class A. It's not in the same location. It's not as nice. It's not as desirable.
Just average.
A little bit above average maybe, or average. Then we got Class C. What is some Class C?
Oh, good.
Broke.
No, broke would be living off the government. And some people are income producing people that live off the government. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are doing that. They're not putting anything into themselves to get to another income producing class. Are y'all following? If you're understanding what I'm saying, like I understand what you're saying.
We're on Class C, right? Is that what we were on?
Who?
Yes. The income producing asset. I mean, I'm saying we're at to C, right? We're at
I think most people are born at C.
Yeah. Right below
Some,
average.
yeah, I was a Class C dude.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can build your way up to Class A. I understand what we're talking about. Thank you, Van Grafton. Thank you very much. See right here, this is a nice building, but it's not in a great location.
So this wouldn't even be A.
No.
Class B.
There's probably a Class B location because we're not in a great location.
Was Puckett Station Class A, would you say?
That's residential. We're not talking about that.
So-
Well, there's an apartment complex. That apartment complex over there where you was is Class B.
Class B, okay.
What Hayden is talking about is that beautiful white apartment complex on Medical Center over there. That's Class A.
What about the GOAT?
The GOAT was probably Class A. Right there on Medical Center, it's got a park, it's got amenities, it's got a pool, it's got a bar, restaurant. That is Class A. So I want you to look at yourself as you are an income producing asset. What are you feeding into yourself to raise your classification? So I was thinking about this while I was down there at the beach, and I was thinking about how do all these people, how do they own these things? How do they get here? How do they live down here? And I started thinking about, well, how have I improved? And I improved, and I don't really feel much different than I did 3 years ago. Because my life hadn't changed enough to where I can just go down there and have,
And not come back.
yeah, my life hadn't changed enough. So my emotion still tells me, damn, we're still, we're just trying to get there. But yesterday, I looked at the stats at where we were 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, and now, and it's like, damn, we've come a long way. You weren't even out of high. You were probably a sophomore back then, Josh. But I got to thinking about it. How did this happen? Do I work any harder? I don't work near as hard in real estate as I used to. I used to be like weatherman. Believe it or not, I used to be out here damn working with people. What is it that changed in my life? It's I got better. I knew more. The same thing I'm teaching y'all. The better you get, you raise your classification, and the easier it gets to make money. Hey, Brian Burns was bragging on you yesterday. Were you? What's up, Zach? Well, we're gonna see Zach back on Saturday. Were you pushing Burns to get over there and look at that house?
I was just blowing his ass up.
Were you?
A little bit.
How easy was that to close, old dude?
Probably the easiest deal I've had.
You probably couldn't have done that in July.
There's no way.
I know you
Even
could
If
have.
I'd have met him over there, I wouldn't have been able to do it probably.
That's exactly right. The people you shut down yesterday, was that easy or how was that?
Wasn't bad. I've met him a couple times. So
Okay.
I just had to find the right property for him.
Now, Josh, tell us your story. Quickly.
Yeah, it was one of those things where they're in a tough spot because they're wanting some certain things in a house, and nothing was presented to them. So I presented it to them, gave them the certainty that they needed, and they said, "Yeah, let's go."
Yesterday, they came in here and they inked up. As a matter of fact, we had 5 contracts yesterday. 6.
2, 4, 5, drew 6.
6. I'm sorry. You're exactly right. I apologize. I stand corrected.
Kid can count.
So what is the difference? I mean, you're working just like you work, but see, as you get better, you make more money. So I want you to look at yourself as, what classification am I right now? I'm a B classification.
You yourself?
See.
Yeah, I'm a B. Maybe a Z.
Because you're comparing A to the Florida.
I'm comparing A to the Ashtons of the world, Gary Ashton. I might be a C.
Damn, I'm a damn.
I might look at myself, but I want you to think about this. If I were to say I'm an A, how much do I have left?
Nothing.
I might be a C.
You might get cocky on us when you're an A. I'm better.
I mean, I'm following this guy named Chris Lindahl. He's the number one. This is how I think. And I'm involved in Coach Bert's coaching program, and I'm around so many people that won't spend any money or any time or any inconvenience on getting their classification up.
People that actually invert.
A lot of people won't go there. They won't even do it. They won't spend the money. They won't invest to grow their asset classification. They just want to stay where they are. They don't know they're staying where they are. But there's this guy I follow named John Cheplack, and I can't get into the dude's course because Gary Ashton has the rights around here. So it's an exclusive thing. The only way I can get in is if Cheplack has these masterminds that are open to the public. Well, he's doing one with Chris Lindahl, who is like, him and Gary Ashton are like two of the top in the world. I mean, I think he's in Minnesota, somewhere up in that area. Gary Ashton's right here in our town. But to just tell you the kind of numbers, Weatherman, their production levels are thousands and thousands of homes a year is how many they sell. Imagine. So Chris Lindahl's got this thing going on, and he just said he's opening up what he did to go from where you guys are right now to selling $1 billion worth of real estate last year. Billion. I don't know, $1 billion. He's opening up his playbook. He's never done it before. He said, hit me up if you want to do this.
I take notes of this.
Thank you, man. So he didn't say when it was, where it was, or how much it was going to be. But you know what I said?
Sign me up.
I'm in. You know what he said?
You don't even know. It's expensive.
He said, that's exactly. He said, it won't be cheap. I said, it won't be as expensive as the deals we're losing. Think about how many deals we're losing. Hey, I learned one of that from Weatherman. One time I was in here, I was bitching about the expenses and how much money was coming in, and he just said, well, all you got to do is make more money. See, people try to cut things out of their lives that cost money, but it's a whole lot easier to make more money than it is to suffer with no money. It's a whole lot easier just to make more money. But to make more money, you've got to improve your game. You got to get better at who you are. You got to know more people. You've got to invest the time, the money, the resources, the inconvenience. Like y'all doing the Cardone training every single day. Some days that's not very convenient, is it? Mm-mm. You know how I know?
But he did it.
Hey, I do it on vacation. I do it while my wife's sitting there bitching at me. Hey, I got to get through this. You know, she don't like if you go back every day last week, Saturday, Sunday to Saturday, Sunday, they were all done. You know why? Because I'm a C or B level asset trying to get to an A level. Every single day I'm working, and I can see a huge difference in you guys and Drew. Drew, are you still on here? Huge. Can you see a big difference in them, Weatherman?
Absolutely. From day one to now, absolutely.
So what y'all got to do now is expand what you know, what you're doing, and you got to get out there amongst more people. I mean, Weatherman was talking about this yesterday.
They got to think outside the box. They got to be more creative. They got to follow people that are successful, because if they're doing something, there's got to be a reason it's working.
Yeah.
What are they doing, and what can I copy off them? There's nothing wrong with copying.
Well, hey, that's all I do. My stuff, I've learned it's much easier to go to the source that knows than trying to figure all this stuff out. So if I'm you guys, I'm looking at what did Drew do to, like, if you look at the numbers in there, Drew is having a fun. Hey, Drew's probably having a better year than anybody over there. That's how good of a year he's having. If you go in there and look, he's having a phenomenal year right now.
So one of the things Drew did that I was impressed with Drew is he watched folks, and he was trained by us and great people. So Drew wanted to sell a big $1 million property, but couldn't get a hold of anybody. So y'all know what Drew did? He went and knocked on the people's door and said, I got somebody who wants to buy your house. That is what makes you play at a higher level. Most people would just forgot about it. I can't get in. Let's go look at something else.
Yeah, I may have done that. But what I'm saying is y'all need to look at what has Drew done. Y'all watched him last year. I'll tell you what he did. He made his phone calls. He got better. And he really did a lot of deals with Steven.
I was about to say, he was just around.
He was around Steven on a lot of these deals. Brad Elam did the same thing. I mean, so if I'm you guys, if I'm talking to somebody that's slightly interested, I'm getting in with Steven or Shawan. And I'm going to watch, I'm going to mirror, I'm going to copycat what they do to make the deal work.
Hey, that's what I'm best at right now.
What?
Just get people with Steven.
Well, that's your job. Drew did that all of last year, and now Drew is growing out of that and kind of becoming his own thing. And I mean, if you look at how many he has sold, I get the report of how many everybody has sold, and he would probably be number one over there right now. Yeah. He would definitely be up close to number one. So congratulations, Andre. We look forward to you getting back in here. We hope you keep the good work up. We hope you don't forget all this shit over the next 6 days you're on vacation. So look at yourself as an income-producing asset. How do you want to reclassify your life? And it's getting around people. It's getting around other people that are doing really well.
The one thing you got to remember is when you have when you finally hit it, when it finally clicks, and you have a month or two of great months, and you got some checks coming in, you can't stop what you're doing, because most agents stop what they're doing. They get that. They make $10,000-$12,000 a month. They think, man, shit, I got it. The next thing you know, you got to start that wheel again. You cannot stop. This thing is a train that you got to keep rolling down.
Don't let the wheel die on you. Van, go ahead and shut us down. Everybody have a great day.